honestly, that shit's just beyond me. Yo, I'm back. So it's been a while since my last video, I know, but I kind of just wanted to take a break from making videos. I kind of didn't want to overload myself as well as you with a video every single day about me and my journey and all the bullshit that I talk. That being said, it's been 2 weeks since I've made a video, I think. It's also been 2 weeks since I've started doing proper intermittent fasting, as well as some rope skipping. And I'd say it's been going pretty damn well, but more on that later. Now, I just have to say that if you're watching this and you have no idea why you're watching it, just hang on for a bit before you start hating. Now, one of the main reasons why I stopped making videos is, or has been, balance, or the lack thereof. And since this is not my primary source of income, fuck, I haven't even made 1 cent from any of the other 60 videos that I've made. But then again, that's never been the intention of me doing this series. My intention has always been and will always be to share truths, to talk shit, to show some shit, and to do some shit. At the end of the day, I am Rube, and this is my shit. The point I'm trying to make is I kind of went in too deep while making all of these videos and while being on this transformation journey. So much so that I've actually ended up neglecting the rest of my life. Things like my business, my relationships, heck, even my cat started asking for more attention. Let me show you. No. No. But we're all good now. So yeah, not cool. So I kind of decided to work on balancing things out more, or balancing my life a little bit better. Well, at least, you know, try. I'm not a pro athlete, although in my mind I am. I'm not a PewDiePie who makes $20 million or more per year doing things like this, YouTube videos. I have other things that I needed to focus on, and as such, kind of started realizing that I had to start balancing things in my life a little bit better. And I bet some of you out there are exactly the same. You tend to latch on to or kind of gravitate towards something, so much so that you end up losing yourself in it. And that's exactly what happened to me during this body transformation journey. I just have to say that I knew it was going to be hard. I knew it was going to take a lot of my time and effort, and I was going to get frustrated and all of these things, but I never really knew how much it would kind of consume my life and consume my every being. And that's just what I wanted to talk about. And what ended up happening was I got obsessed, and I ended up becoming my own worst enemy. And the funny thing is, while putting all of that pressure on myself, I started seeing less and less results. And once I stopped putting that kind of pressure on myself and just doing what I was supposed to be doing, eating what I'm supposed to be doing, and just enjoying the whole process, because that's what it's about at the end of the day, I actually started seeing better results. I guess the lesson learned here is to not be so hard on yourself with whatever it is that you're doing. Unless, of course, you're Conor McGregor trying to beat the best boxer to have ever lived. Fuck, then by all means. Now, this still being my body transformation journey, I have mentioned that I've been following or started doing intermittent fasting, as well as introduced more rope skipping. I must say I've found it to be a very easy lifestyle. Well, for me personally, I've never really been a big eater, so the intermittent fasting works fantastic. I do still get the opportunity to do weights, compound exercises, which I love, as well as this new journey, which is rope skipping. And don't worry, I'm not going to make a 12-week series on rope skipping. But yeah, my point is, it's really an easy lifestyle. It's a fun lifestyle. It pushes you very, very hard. You want to give up, you push through, you want to cry, you want to puke, you can't walk, but it's fun. It's challenging, and I guess that's, at the end of the day, you know, what drives us, is being challenged. Now, the kind of fasting I'm doing is basically what is being preached on leangains.com. If you have no idea what that's about, just go have a look at leangains.com, and it's pretty much a 16-hour fasting window with an 8-hour eating window. It's something to get used to if you're not used to that kind of lifestyle, but I find it's way easier than eating 6 to 8 meals a day. Honestly, that shit's just beyond me. I've also stopped taking BCAA amino acids during my fasted state, and you may be asking why. Well, it's interesting because there have been studies, and I'll try and put some of the studies in the description below, that have shown that by taking BCAAs, it kind of spikes your insulin levels just enough to kind of take you out of that fasted state. And I'm trying to do as much as I can to kind of stay within the fasted state for as long as possible, as best as I can. And I've also stopped taking sugar with my black coffee because everybody that's doing fasting would advocate drinking coffee as well as a hell of a lot of water. So I drink a lot of water while I get up in the morning, or up until I actually have my first meal, which is around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And that's kind of just to flush out all the toxins out of my body. And like I said, I don't take sugar in my coffee anymore. It used to taste like warm piss, but I kind of got used to it now, so yeah, here's what it is. And I must just say that by doing this for the last 2 weeks, I feel less bloated, my body fat's dropping, I have a lot more energy. So all around it's been really good. So a quick note on skipping. It's hard as fuck, let me tell you that. Don't for 1 second think that if somebody else makes it look easy that it is. Nuh-uh. I do have to say though that it is fun. Sure, the beginning is a bit of a pain in the ball sack, but the more you do it, like anything else in life, you know, the more time you spend doing it, the more hours or minutes or whatever you dedicate toward a specific or certain craft, you will get better. I still suck, but it doesn't put me off, because I know from experience and just by doing what I've been doing for the last 14 weeks that if I carry on doing it and carry on doing it, I will get better. And besides, being part of a great fitness community like the Zen Dude Fitness, it really does help. If you have questions, people help you. You might be in a position to help somebody else at some stage. So it's really nice to kind of have that support structure around you as well. And I've spoken about that in one of my very first videos. How super important it is to actually have a support structure around you. I mean, many people don't really have friends or family or anybody that pushes them and helps them and supports them. So something like this for people like that could be a lifesaver. I haven't taken a training video today, or for a while actually, just purely because I haven't been intending on making any of these videos. So there's no video at the end of this video, sorry. And I just want to end this off by saying, if you've watched this far, thank you. I really do appreciate all of your support, all of your feedback, all of your comments. It's really helped me along this journey, and it's really helped me grow as a person and develop my confidence, as silly as that may sound. And as always, I'm Roo, and unless you are preparing for the biggest fight in the history of all fights and shit, get some balance going in your life. Peace.